Let me talk to you guys about my life as it is right now. Of course, you don't know me, but you can relate a lot to what it is that I do on a day-to-day basis, like go to work, take care of your kids, invest. If you're investing, taking care of my credit, which I'm actually good at taking care of credit. Well, no, I'm actually good at deleting credit and deleting stuff off of credit. If you need me, give me a job to do, I'll do it. You will be satisfied, highly satisfied, because I actually do that pretty well. But I'm actually taking two things off of my credit. Once I take these things off, I will then do what is called the Bird method, where I will buy, fix, and flip, or rent out, and then I would go to the bank and they would lend me money in order to get another one, while I still own the first one, the first property. Very lucrative. You're talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars that you can make within two houses, and it'll allow you the freedom to, like, do whatever else you want in life, travel, a whole bunch of stuff. And so I like the idea of that. And if you like the idea of that, I can help you too. Now, I work a regular job in the nursing field. It is not worth it. No job right now is worth it. So many people are losing their jobs right now. It's 2025. It is April 1st. My birthday is April 28th, and it's not looking too. I'm grateful for the time I'm here on this earth, but it's not looking all that great. Everybody's panicking. Too many people are panicking. The health field isn't panicking right now, but you never know, right? Because that would be the last stand. It's just so much going on. Uber drivers won't be a thing soon because they're coming out with these automatic, self-driven cars, autonomous, and so that is absolutely insane, because the number one job that a man holds in America, at least, or even around the world, is taxis, is trucks, is anything that has to do with driving, ships, everything, planes, everything, right? With that being said, things are looking a little too scary, a little too scary. And we don't know where this is going to end or how it's going to end up, right? Nobody does. But we're just trying to, go about everything. I'm trying my best to get a house so that at least I have a house that will defend me against all these different expenses, and so that I can invest, and so that I could stay current with the wealth gap, number one. Number two, so that I could invest in my country, because my country, although it's going through the same things, similar things, where it's growing, I'm far more ahead here than over there, basically, right? Like over there, I have land that I bought, and I have a lot going on, but I could then take the profits from here and send it over there, and stabilize myself there, so that I could be getting some good money later. Because the thing is, I basically bought in the Dominican Republic. That's where I'm from. If I were to buy more land, or if I were to invest in building different structures there, like villas and such, I would then be able to sell it to people, but still own the land. I could charge them monthly for cutting grass, doing different things, whatever. A large amount of money, by the way, every single month. Meanwhile, they didn't have to worry about building or anything, but I have a piece of land nobody can take away, and I have an income source that will come in all the time. So that is my plan. That's another one of my plans. Where I bought recently, I would never do that. Where I bought recently, I would never even think about touching it. It's nice, but that's exactly why I would never touch it. It's on top of a community as such, and I love it there. I love where it's at, where it's located, and I wouldn't want that to ever go away, or for me to ever ruin that. So I'm gonna leave that there. But I'll buy somewhere else for sure, and I'll do exactly what I said. So this is my life right now. My credit couldn't be worse right now. My credit is at 575, and it went to 580. 580, but I'm good with credit. It turns out that I'm actually excellent with credit. It's just certain things that I didn't know before that got me to this point. Now, I'm gonna end up making a video eventually of my credit now, April 1st, which is at 580. And then I'm also gonna make a video of the letters that I receive and the payments that I make to all the different things because my credit is bad because of my spending habits. I have debt. I have a bunch of debt. Now, tax season came around, right? I'm late to file, but I filed. Tax season came around, so guess what? Now, with the money I do get, I get to put it towards my credit. Clean it up. So I'm gonna show you guys the power of knowledge. Okay, what's wrong with your credit? You ask ChatGPT, you copy and paste it. What's wrong with my credit? And it tells you exactly what it is. Meanwhile, the actual institutions, Experian, Equifax, TransUnion, they tell you the same thing already. They legit tell you exactly what is going on with your credit. And all you gotta do is act on that. Act on it. Like, okay, you don't have enough history. So what do? You get Rental Karma. You get these primary lines that will report from the time you were 18 or at least 4 years ago. And you do that and you keep that for a few months until you make a big purchase or the purchase that you want. And then you could delete it if you wanted to. Because it is money every month. But that's the cost you got to pay. Maybe you got to have them for 2-3 years until everything flows as it's supposed to. But for the most part, you're going to have it. And it sucks, but that's the price you pay. After 2 years, 3 years. No, think about it like this. Now that I just thought about it, look, Rental Karma, right? They backdate 18 years. So you have a primary trade line of 18 years back. That's amazing. But let's say you have another one, some other company, and they're really cheap and they're really good though, but it's a primary trade line that reports to your credit. What do? You get it and they backdate it 4 years back, right? But guess what? You pay them for 2 years. And those 2 years, you'll still have that reporting, right? But in 2 years, it'll be 6 years. You understand? And 1 year, it'll be 5 years, and it boosts your credit up crazy. So with that being said, go out there, fix your credit, make the investment wherever you got to make it, man. Maybe it's credit card stacking. Maybe you want 100,000, 500,000, which is easy to do with credit cards in business. If your credit is good, you can leverage your good credit and your personal with the bank, with the business credit. How do you do that? You go to a business account on Chase Signature or whatever, and you say, okay, well, I want a credit card under my business. And it's going to ask you for the EIN, which is a social to the business. And it's also going to ask you if you want to, PG it, which is personal guarantee it. So you know what you do? You'll put your EIN. You put the EIN, I think, and also you put your social. Once you put your social, now you're personal guaranteeing it. Does it pop up in your credit? It shouldn't. And if it does, you can take it off. You call them, hey, look, it's popping up on my credit. It's not supposed to. Like, come on now. There's so many ways to do it. Now you need a down payment. You have good credit, but you don't have a down payment. What do? You go and you create an LLC. You take out this money somehow, some way. You liquidate the money from the credit card. You take out the money from the credit card. Okay, what else do? Now you have 30, 50,000. Minimal, they give you, I think it's 20. But let's say you have 30, 40, 50. You take that same amount, you put it as a down payment. Like, that's simple. So from 1 month to the next, you have it. You don't have to spend years on top of years trying to get this money together. No, you have it now. You pay that loan back, and then you start your mortgage. You pay your mortgage back regular. And you don't got to spend the whole 30, the whole 450, whatever. Just make it work. And then the rest, you invest again. And whatever it is that you got to invest in, man. So there's so many benefits to having good credit. Credit is everything. I saw this one kid just yesterday. he goes and says, "Oh yeah, I'm financing a car." I'm like, bro, like if I were you and I had somebody like me talk to me, I would love for somebody to tell me, yo, listen, give her the car. It don't matter how cool the car looks. He makes $15 an hour and he has a finance car. I can't even begin to imagine why he would have that. And he says that his mom basically put him on. Your mom put you off. It's crazy, man. But hey, what are you gonna do, man? So that's that. I wish him the best. He does listen though. He looks like a scammer. He looks like one of these scammer kids, but he does listen, and I appreciate that. So I'm gonna end up definitely linking up with him, talking to him more to see if he listens, because he got the credit already. So why not? And hopefully something good comes out of that. I don't see why not. So yeah. Anyways, guys, I'll talk to you guys later. I vlogged plenty times today. And yeah, man, talk to you guys. Hit me up.